Welcome, they call me Big Herc, and on this channel you will see basic motorcycle install videos, wind therapy, vlogging, just our motorcycle life, enjoying each other's company and meeting new people and going to new places. My adventurous side exploring life with my not so adventurous wife, but we enjoy doing things together and it's a match made in heaven. Alright guys, here we are. We on our way down to get some work done on this Harley. I can't wait. Something I've been waiting on. I'm excited. Already got her loaded up. You can see her back there. I'm gonna make my first stop up here. What I always do when I trailer mine, of course, put in transport mode. If you don't know what that is or how to do it, you turn the ignition, switch to on. Don't start it, just cut it to on. Then you sit there and switch it to off. Well, before the security light goes out, you press both blinkers. Press both blinkers, and that puts in the transport mode. Now mine doesn't say transport, but both lights are flash, and then it's in transport mode. You want to do that. You don't want to take a chance of actually riding to get to your destination and the battery be dead. But yeah, I'm about to pull over under this underpass. Before I ever get on the highway, I'm gonna get out. Let me just show you what I do. I'm gonna get out, check my straps. I done drove about 2 miles. Make sure they still good and tight. They are getting a good tug. I can tighten that one up. That one's gonna come a little loose. See if this side is. Now that side's still tight. Let me tighten this one back up and then get on the road. Like I made it down here in Alabama. Done unloaded the street glide. Come down here, getting a little work done. Let me just show you. Up here, down in Alabama, gonna let Philip do some work on the street light. There she go right there. When it gets done, I'm gonna be going from that Biketronic to a full Cicada system. I can't wait to hear it. Sound digital amp, 2 amps, Cicada. Gonna have 8-inch lids. Went on and got stuff started. Got them dirt, man, them things up there.
Hey, how are you?
Good, how you doing?
I'm good.
This is good training. What do you go by, Big Herc?
Yeah, Herc, Big Herc. I go by a few things. Herky.
With a K.
Yes, with a K, yes. They're the Dirty Bird lids. And you were talking about the harnesses.
Hold on a second. Hold on, what now?
Oh, so it can't come back.
Well, he makes a lot of noise. What was that?
Yeah, the lids. And you was talking about the harnesses. Are they back here or are they outside?
Harnesses, right. Yeah.
Oh yeah, those are all the harnesses.
There's the T-harness. They're built for the plug and
The
play.
harnesses. There's the, we're gonna have a 0 gauge going to do distribution. No, 4 gauge.
4 gauge.
4 gauge. And that's going all the way up to the amp,
This is
distribution.
2 plugins for each bag.
Yep.
One for the active.
Oh, one
active
for the
tweeter.
8s and then tweets.
Yep, yep. So we run the tweeters active. And then, of course, there's your new Cicada CHX 8.2s. And,
Fully waterproof.
and then DSP 800 to 1200, I think that is. 6.5 CHs.
For the uppers, yep. And the DSP. There's the, that get amp is little. That's 800?
That's 800. The newer they are, the smaller they get.
Man, that thing is tiny.
This is the 3000.
Compared to my hand, just, it fits in my hand. I was not expecting it to be that little.
What's this? Here's your 3000.
Wow.
To give you a perspective, it's almost the same width.
Sure is. So
That's
both of them
three
will fit in the fern, no problem, should.
Yep. And then,
Like I said, I can't wait. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm having it done right. I'm running the DSP I never wanted to run a stereo if I wasn't gonna do a DSP. I'll get Philip tomorrow or later on to explain really what a DSP does in technical terms. I know what it does, but he can explain it a little bit better. I wanted to make sure that it was done right. I wanted to make sure I had clean power. Sound Digital is one of the best amps to go with. The Cicadas. I want to make sure that I ran waterproof speakers in the bags, just because I didn't want to have to be worried about covering them up and doing all that stuff. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited. Said it should be done maybe tomorrow. Maybe. So come check them out. Philip down here in Myrtled Out Baggers. Right there.
No,
all right. Catch you tomorrow. All right, right now, Philip is going to show me. He's done got a lot done on the bike already. It's the next day, but he's going to show me this T-harness and everything that is going with it.
And so this T-harness is built specifically for, you know, the Harleys. So you unplug the original plug from your
radio
head unit.
Yeah.
And then the original plug plugs in here, and then this one plugs into your head unit. So it gives you power to your input side of your DSP or just an amp, and then you can actually take let's see, that's your inputs, and then these will be your outputs from your amp. You can actually hook these directly to the amp outputs. It feeds it back through and goes back through the factory wiring.
Okay.
So there's no cutting, no splicing.
Yeah, so this
nothing.
is going to go the input side, you said DSP.
Yes. That's
If you're running the DSP.
Yes. Well,
and if
what you
not,
do is you put these little plugs on there.
Was it
Molex plugs?
Okay.
And then there's the other side of it. You know, of course, your industry wide, it's white, gray, green, and purple. So there's plugs right there. Plug them in, then that goes into the inputs of the DSP.
Oh, I didn't even know Shorty had it in there.
Yeah, the DSP's already in there. So all that being said, I was showing you how much of the harness you're going to be able to see from where
I
it's
didn't even
at.
realize you already had the DSP in there. I was wondering.
So I got almost this whole harness.
Tucked in there.
Yeah, there's the factory harness, right?
Yep.
That's all that's coming out of there, pretty much. And then your amp wires. The other ones are right here, going to the inputs of the DSP, along with the power supply.
I didn't even know.
Because I wire up that myself. I cut the harness open and I put a trigger in there, so it'll keep it from popping when you turn it on and off.
Oh, okay.
I wire that in there, and then I put all the plugs on, and I run a power, all-time ground, and a remote wire out for the DSP hookup.
Okay.
And then an extra long blue wire to run an amp or two.
Okay.
But all this is pretty much shoved right beside your glove box.
Okay.
And that's a lot.
That's a lot of wires to be shut, but it's tucked away in there.
Yeah, it's real tucked away in there, and then the other wires come up here and they'll go around the back side, and then power wires come up here as well.
They're gonna mount both amps right here. Now, how you mount them? Double sided or actually screw them in?
This is ABS, so I can actually drill and tap that, or Velcro it, whichever way goes, it needs to be done. So we'll have a 1200 here and an 800 here, a DSP here. Without a amp drop plate, the drop plate will go down here and be flat from here all the way to here. I've had 3 800s
in the side by side.
In the back wing, side and a bat wing.
In the back, okay.
And a DSP in the front. So you can put a lot of stuff on them.
I see that.
So this I'm gonna have to do a little bit of building right in the middle because of the ramp area. So I've had to take some of the ramp area down and some of the flange off.
I noticed that.
Yep.
Right here.
Yep. And right here in the back.
Oh, yep. So that way they kind of, hopefully the amps are still kind of
I don't want them sitting in any kind of weird way. Or sitting directly on metal. So
yeah.
But yeah, that's
I didn't even realize that. So yeah, your
tweeter wires with the wiring active, that's going to the horn on the Cicada. And then there's your standard wires going to the mid bass on the Cicada. And these are coming from the back horns.
And eight.
And then an 8 mid bass, and then there's the other right side pod speaker with the tweeter. So we'll get all that.
The tweeter is going to be run here, but then the actual speaker.
No. Yeah, the speaker runs here.
The speaker runs here, and the tweeter is running here.
Yeah, and then I'll control it through the DSP.
Yep.
And have its own channel.
Boy, I can't, man.
It's gonna be all right,
guys. I'm excited. I can't wait. I'm excited.
Yeah, it's gonna look good. And we got a
And
3.0.
then
You know, we're
going
gonna
with
be.
my Dirty Bird lids, already got them mounted. I posted a picture that I took of the back side of the bag and the inside of the bag to see how they look. But yeah, man, I'm excited. I'm excited. It's the last piece. Well, I ain't gonna say last, but
Trying to turn on. But anyways, we're gonna run that 309 custom audio rain shroud, or whatever they call it, underneath the fairing.
oh yeah, to cover the amp.
Chris Purdue, he's co-owner of the 309 custom
Okay.
audio. Really good dude. Showed me so much. He's been really generous.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm excited.
Oh shoot, I'm excited.
Yeah, I like putting smiles on people's faces.
Yeah.
Have you?
And I'm running all Cicada. The Cicada, the CHX. And
CHX, the newest ones, high-powered coaxials.
Yeah.
With the carbon fiber style, mid-bass woofer or cone, whatever you call it, and the rain guard cover that's on the horn now. Carlos Ramirez is saying, they turn on. They don't make a whole lot of racket at about 200 watts. But
Yeah,
from 300 to
it takes
600
more.
watts,
It takes more power because of them to run them.
Yeah.
And then these are the Cicada. I ain't gonna. He'll know the model number, but them are the Cicada 6.5 inch
CH, yeah, the CH 6.5
with the horn.
with the horns, yes.
So guys, I can't wait. Yes, it will finally put everything together. It's gonna sound as good as it looks. Yeah, I can't wait. And it's gonna be done right. Right here, I muted the sound because I didn't want to get hit with copyright. But you can see right there, I'm pointing to the screen, hitting over 100 decibels on the meter. And that was with just the two Cicada 6.5s and the horns. I'm telling you, Philip was dialing it in and doing the tuning. And this guy right here is just a genius when it comes to these stereos. You need to check him out. Murdered Out Bagger, Philip. I'm telling you, I was blown away by how good and how loud and clear just those 6.5 was. Like I said, I muted it right here because I didn't want to get hit with copyright. But you can see the smile on my face right there. I was loving it. I was loving it. Then we go in the process and he's going to start trying to dial in the eights in the lids. This right here is the look on your face when everything come together and it sounds amazing. This is when Philip was finishing up, tuning it, and that is with the Cicada 6.5s in the upper fairing with the horns, 8-inch in the lids. The horns is running active on their own amp, tuned with a DSP. If you don't know anything about him, go check out my guy. I'll leave his details down in the bottom, but it's Murdered Out Bagger down in Alabama. Go check Philip out. Not only does he do stereos, he actually does pretty much anything for a Harley. He does motor work, he does everything. So go check out my guy Philip. He's gonna be my go-to for my stereos. And all this is still with a rider bike. So I still got all my stock bag room, everything. And I'm extremely happy with how it turned out.